and caviar, but I love them both.
Darling, I give you very best duck.
Well, that'd be lovely. We've had some interesting times together, Ling. I'd be sorry to go.
Check that door. To bed. We're too late.
Well, at least he died on the job.
He'd have wanted it this way.
You Only Live Twice is the 5th movie in the James Bond series, and one of my personal favorites. And not just because I like Asian chicks, it's just a great movie. It's got a heavy dose of action, great scenery, hot Bond chicks, and a great cast. There's a lot to say about this movie, but I don't like doing long reviews, so I'm just gonna go over the main points. So the plot's a little far-fetched, but still entertaining. American and Russian spacecrafts are mysteriously getting captured, which puts the two countries on the brink of war.
The world knows we are a peace-loving people. My government has instructed me to inform you that any interference with this spaceship will be regarded as an act of war.
British intelligence discovered something landing in the Sea of Japan, so they sent Bond to investigate.
We don't agree. Her Majesty's government is not convinced that this intruder missile originated from Soviet Russia. A tracking station in Singapore reported faint echoes of this craft coming down in the Sea of Japan area. Might I suggest, gentlemen, that this is where you should concentrate your intelligence forces?
But first, Bond stages his own death to avoid being followed by his enemies.
Carry on. Aye, aye, sir.
Request permission to come aboard, sir.
So Bond goes on a bunch of adventures around Japan searching for the fallen spacecraft. I mean, there is no limit to where he'll go to find those spacecrafts. Bond learns that the spaceship was captured by Ernst Blofeld.
You can watch it all on TV.
The leader of Spectre, who lives in a hollowed-out volcano with a bunch of henchmen. So Bond teams up with Agent Tiger Tanaka and his associate Aki to lead an army of ninjas into Blofeld's base to put an end to Spectre once and for all.
Tiger, we've done it.
So a few things I thought that were funny about this movie. There's a part in the story where they have to make Bond look Japanese, and he doesn't end up looking Japanese at all. I mean, they pretty much just dye his hair black and give him kind of like a tan.
Just dye the parts that show.
There's a part where he flies around in this tiny helicopter. He calls it Little Nelly, and he looks ridiculous in this thing. Tiger Tanaka even advises him not to ride in it. But in the end, Bond teaches the Japanese a lesson that it's not the size of your helicopter that matters, but how well you can shoot heat-seeking missiles. Bond really knows a lot about alcohol in this movie.
Russian vodka, well done.
Do you like Japanese sake, Mr. Bond? Or would you prefer vodka martini?
Oh, no. I like sake. Especially when it's served at the correct temperature. 98.4 degrees Fahrenheit, like this is.
Tiger Tanaka is also pretty badass in this movie, and I like his philosophy on women.
Place yourself entirely in their hands, my dear Bond-san. Rule number 1 is never do anything for yourself when someone else can do it for you.
And number 2?
Rule number 2, in Japan, men always come first, women come second.
I might just retire to here.
But I think it's kind of creepy how much he knows about Bond. He even questions him about his relationship with Moneypenny, who has a crush on him.
Love you. Your English girls would never perform this simple service.
I think I know one or two who might get round to it.
Miss Moneypenny, perhaps. We have our sources, Bond-san, just like you.
But it's true, why doesn't Bond ever hook up with Moneypenny? It's like he just doesn't get it that she likes him or something.
Yes.
I love you. Repeat it, please, to make sure you get it.
Don't worry. I get it. Sayonara.
I'm pretty pissed that they killed off Aki. I consider her the Bond girl of this movie. Kissy just kinda sucks. I mean, who wears tennis shoes when you have a swimsuit on? And Blofeld sucks too. He gets stabbed in the hand with a ninja star.
Mr. Bond.
You got jacked, dog. Well, that's my review of You Only Live Twice, and thanks for watching.